Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Christopher Sanchez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The wind of the pitch. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Here's a speed threat, Michael Harris. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
Kicks and fires. On the ground, right side. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. One of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now, second in the NL. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Stop. Over to second, and that's two. So it's one run, two hits, no errors, and no one left on. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And on the hill in this one, Max Fried. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Bottom of the first. This is Bryson Stott. Some background on Max Fried. He grew up in Los Angeles. He pitched his high school ball at Harvard Westlake. And he was teammates there with Jack Flaherty and Lucas Giolito. And it's fouled away. Fried in high school wore number 32 because he loved Sandy Koufax. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Stop. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And yes, he offered at it. The 1-2. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Bryson Stott.
Yeah, and for some reason, he's really struggled this year with runners in scoring position, Boog. I mean, he's hitting under 200 in those at-bats, and your team needs you to come through if they're going to be able to raise that average in terms of runs per game. And when that's the case, it really gets in your head a little bit, and you start wanting to avoid pressure situations. If you're doing that, your career is going to go downhill. He's got to find a way to treat it like any other at-bat, but that's obviously easier said than done.
Brandon Marsh in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is downstairs. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
On the ground, right side. On the run, sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Garrett Stubbs. There's a strike. Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Olsen, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it remains 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, second inning set to go. Here's Austin Riley. And the pitch. Oh, he gloves it. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
So here's Murphy now. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hauls it in after a long run. 2 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 6th in the NL in RBIs. Liner, base hit. The throw into second, around first, heading for 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One note on Travis d'Arnaud. He was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in the first round. Twice he was traded for Cy Young Award winners. Roy Halladay, as he moved from the Phillies to the Jays, and then on from the Jays to the Mets for R.A. Dickey. Hit hard, that gets through. Ozuna around third. Marsh fires it to the plate, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Orlando Arcia, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. In the air, right field. Stubbs glides to his left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's 2-zip. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 3 straight Gold Gloves for Fried in 2020, 2021, and 2022.
Yeah, he's got a ways to go to catch Greg Maddux, who had a total of 18 in his career, 13 consecutive Gold Gloves.
That's in there, and that is strike one. Fried, an all-star a season ago, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. The pitch. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 6. The shortstop,
Trey Turner at the plate. Chris, Trey Turner's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. You think speed with Trey Turner, but a guy who impacts the game with his slug as well. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, he's kind of a thin, wiry guy, but packs some punch with the bat. But I got to say, the speed does jump out, and it's on both sides of the ball where he can change the game.
Kicks and deals. Fought off foul. One out and a runner at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Good eye right there.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Albies over to first in time. Awesome play there. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swings and misses. That's strike one. Schwarber on third with 2 out. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Rodolfo Castro stands in for the Phillies. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies 1. On to the third inning, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Grounded out his first time. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is gone. He'll circle the bases, his 13th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Matt Olson up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Ozzie flying around third. He'll score easily. It's 5-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So now to the plate for Atlanta. Austin Riley. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. One of the things you look at with Austin Riley, he was drafted in the first round of 2015. The Braves were one of the only teams looking at him as a position player. Most every other team wanted him as a pitcher, but Austin Riley hated pitching. And a pitch. Foul ball there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Olson around third. He scores, and the lead is up to 5.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Christopher Sanchez will depart, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Matt Strom takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Marcell Ozuna getting ready to hit. Doubled in his first AB. And a foul ball.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And he deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in a division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
0-2 now. Grounder might be 2. The throw to second is offline. Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Schwarber ranges back. Gone! Grand slam! Travis d'Arnaud hits one out, and they add to the lead. It's 10-1.
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
So digging in, Orlando Arcia. Flied out his first time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald.
Here's Acuna now. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back and out of here. He blasts one out to right. Home run number 35 on the year. It's 12-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Gregory Soto on the pitch out of the pen here.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Ball one, no strikes. Harris measures 6 feet even, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The 1-0. And he grounds one to the right side. Stott over to first in time. And one away in the top of the third.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So up next, Ozzie Albies. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one hammered back there. And it is gone. Ozzie Albies goes yard. His 33rd homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 13-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
One out, base is empty. Here is Matt Olson. Gets under it and pops it up. Turner should have it. He makes the grab. 2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. Riley getting to start at third, 25 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. High fly ball down the left field line. Schwarber ranges back, and it's gone. He sends it out of here, and they add on. It's 14-1, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of his ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Out there to center. Marsh moves under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that'll do it. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Braves on top 14-1. Welcome back. And stepping in is the speedy Edmundo Sosa.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And here it comes. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. He steps on the bag, 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryson.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. Strike 2. In the air, center field. Harris racing after it. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away.
Center fielder, number 16,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. To third, Riley. On the run, throw to first. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Marcell Ozuna. Soto back to work. Swings through that one for strike one. Soto, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a changeup. 0-1. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He made him pay for that one. His 24th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 15-1.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Now, Travis d'Arnaud. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Popped up. Turner should have it. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
So the lineup flips over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 17-1.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Connor Brogdon will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Wastes no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at first, digging in, Ozzie Albies. Singy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, with the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. Those meetings at the mound. Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
Now the 0-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next one is off the plate, and that is ball 1. Right-handed reliever gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Harris, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one is going to go. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 19-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Matt Olson. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. Matt Olson goes deep. His 51st home run of the year. And they add to their lead. It's 20-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Ground ball to Bohm. Got the out.
The batter, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
So 2 down now, and here is Sean Murphy. Hit weakly on the ground. Boom. Throws on to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. We're midway in the fourth. Braves lead it 20-1. Bottom of the fourth, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Garrett Stubbs. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The 0-1. Slap the other way, foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And that one fouled off. Chris, one cool nugget on Kyle Schwarber. He has homered in every type of playoff series. A wild card game, a wild card series, a division series game, a league championship series game, and in a World Series. Ball on a strike. And that one wrapped foul.
Tells me he just lives for the big moment.
It's sort of like the cycle of postseason homers.
Did you say cycle?
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Murphy under it. Squeezes it. And that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 4. Braves lead this one 20-1. Andrew Bellotti comes on now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's some real power at the plate. Marcell Ozuna.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
The pitch. This one in the air center field. Marsh moves under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Travis d'Arnaud. Lifted in the air, right center field. Stubbs ranging back. Tracks it down for the out. And there are 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And that one is lifted in the air. Schwarber brings it in for the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Trey Turner.
The shortstop.
2022 turned out to be a banner year for Trey Turner. Won the Silver Slugger. He was the National League starter at shortstop in the All-Star game. And as well, 21 homers, 100 runs batted in, and 27 stolen bases. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And downstairs.
And couldn't have picked a better time to turn in that type of performance headed into free agency after that season.
One and 2 here. Stays alive. On the ground to the left. Arcia whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one ripped right center field. Harris raging back towards the wall. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Rodolfo Castro digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. And fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And now the lefty. And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. That one ripped. Harris going back on this one. Back some more. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
So a man aboard. Michael Harris, the next to hit. Hit in the air, right field. Stubbs has a beat on it. Makes the grab, one away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So digging in, Ozzie Albies.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Singy, this guy, Ozzie Albies, he is Mr. Personality. So much flair and that giant smile on the field. The 1-0. Out towards right center field. Marsh moves under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Olson, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 29 years old, and he's been quite a threat lately with 6 homers in his last 10 games. Now a screamer into the outfield. Stubbs racing over to make the catch. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Atlanta leads it 20-1. Well, we go bottom 6, and now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. Freed back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Riley fires to first, and a quick out, number 1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. On the ground. And he handles it himself for the out.
Center fielder, number 60,
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that one fouled off. Oh, and 1 now. Gets him to chase after that one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one down the line. Left-hand hitter waits. Out to short. In there safely.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
So 2 down. Garrett Stubbs stands in for the Phillies.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Strike 2. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Strike 2. And the right-hander deals. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Lifted in the air, right field. Stubbs gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20.
And now Marcell Ozuna. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 1 down. In the air to left center. Marsh on the move. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Next offering misses, and that's ball one. And there's the strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got it by him for the K.
Up next,
So up next, Alec Bohm. That's in for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down.
the batter, number 7, shortstop,
Trey Turner now. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and they get Turner for the out. Third out. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. And a pitch. That's hard hit on the line. And it's caught for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Line drive, caught. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. now at the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 8th, JT Realmuto steps in. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now Rodolfo Castro.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The wide to kick the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Sosa in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. Kicks and fires. And there's the strike. Two down, nobody on. Goes down looking. Welcome back. And the batter now, Michael
The
Harris.
center fielder.
And a pitch. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. An absolutely majestic shot. And they add a run. It's 21-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Fires over to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. That one fouled off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Marsh ranging back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. And here is Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Austin Riley goes deep. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 22-1.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Sir Anthony Dominguez. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Schwarber makes the grab, and that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Freed back to work. On the ground out to short. To first. One up, one down.
The center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Clips the corner. That's strike one.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So 2 down now, and here is Garrett Stubbs. That's a little bit low.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. There's the swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours.